Hi there history fans, and welcome back to another reaction video where we try to learn something new and to spread history on YouTube. Okay, so today we have the video from CGP Gray, How to Be a Pirate. 2 or 3 pirate videos or pirate related videos were suggested by our Discord members. And I decided to take on this first because I know the channel CGP and it's a great channel. They're not history orientated, but they do a bunch of other stuff to, I don't know, make videos about YouTube algorithm and everything else. But I think that piracy is actually a topic that's kind of started to be more popular in these days. So I decided to take on this video first. And I will also cover the second video. And that's from, I will try to do it also today. So if you see this video, you can check out in the description below if the other video is also up. And it's from Sam Onella Academy, and it's called Why It Sucked to Be a Pirate. So yeah, the link to the original video from CGP is going to be in the description below. Go give him a view and a like. And because he deserves it, he makes really good videos. Check his channel out. If you want to be part of our community, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I have one question for you guys. I get a lot of recommendations to cover the Napoleonic Wars and Napoleon from, I think it's Epic History TV. And there are a lot of videos about that, about different battles and so on. So I was thinking about maybe to cover each episode or each video once a week. So to dedicate one day only for the Napoleonic Wars from their channel. So if you want it, if you like that idea, there's going to be a question in the poll, so you can choose yes, no, or I don't care. And yeah, let's just jump into this video. So how to be a pirate. As always, corrections, additional information, interesting information in the comment section below. I would be pretty appreciative of that, and let's just jump into the video.
Hello! So you want to be a pirate, my lad? Well, let me tell ye, being a pirate be all about branding. Yar, it's a business, but branding be bringing in the booty, and if ye be shipping with our jolly crew, ye need love this Jolly Roger. Question.
Jolly Roger, that's interesting. This flag, we all know about that flag. That's kind of a brandings or stereotypical about pirates. I think it came out somewhere around the 18th century. And it was actually a sign that the pirate ship is going to attack the merchant ship. So they would come close to a merchant ship, let's say a British ship. But before they raise up this flag, they would have a British ship, so that a British flag, so that the merchant ship doesn't fire in them. And when they come close, they would bring the Jolly Roger. So the Jolly Roger, that's this
Question. Isn't waving a pirate flag like waving a We Are Thieves flag? It seems not helpful. This skull and crossbones be more than just a bit of arg, look at us. It's plumage prerequisite for plundering. As pirates, we be wanting booty. Booty be licious. But parties protect their booty, preferring it unplundered. So we must plunder asunder, which 'tis a lot of work and risk. Who needs that? See, we want free booty. When we ask for booty, booty to be granted, and bounce. But why would a ship just give up? The branding!
Regarding the booty, I read somewhere that the most valuable booty that the pirates were trying to find was actually medical equipment. Why? Because ships in general, and especially pirate ships, were full of diseases and so on. So it was very valuable for them because they can treat each other. And like diamonds and stuff like that, like necklace and jewelry, or something like that. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. That wasn't that valuable for them because it was hard to resell it. But yeah.
Plus a surprise reveal. You were right, we don't fly the flag for fun, we fly false flags, keeping the Roger hidden for just the right moment. Our ship be lean and mean, and we hide this too. With prey in sight, we billow barrels behind, so though our sails be full, our speed be slow, and we seem fat and full, with supplies kept above deck for greater effect. Okay, that's pretty clever. But this be my favorite, a camouflaged hull, painted canvas unfurled to cover the true number of guns.
Really?
Behold! That looks pretty fake.
Didn't know that.
Yar, it need only look good from afar. The ships be seen at a distance through a looking glass on the high seas. Branding is image, not reality. And Empire and merchants do the reverse, carving and painting fake cannon to intimidate. But fake guns don't shoot, now do they? So we be sailing slowly along, all how do you do, fellow countrymen?
And then
when close enough, the reveal, cutting our cover, unfurling the flag, ditching the drag, and sullying pantaloons. That's branding. Do it right, and they won't fight. Why, again? I feel like you're not answering this question. Look, think like one of those poor seaman sods yonder. Imagine ye be working for the Empire, minding yourself, when, surprise, pirates, please present your booty. This guy's the worst. Your captain can choose to fight or not.
Just a quick note. So, we all know about pirates and how they plundered ships for booty and so on. But there's also a second tier or second type of pirates, and those were privateers or corsairs. I think it's the English term. In South Slavic languages, we have the pirati and gusar. So the pirates were like outlaws. They would plunder every merchant ship that they would find and so on. So. But the privateers were, they had a kind of an agreement with a local country, let's say with Great Britain, so British privateers, and then they would only plunder, or they were allowed to plunder only the enemy ships. So let's say Britain is in war with France, and they could then plunder only French ships, but they weren't allowed to plunder British ships, and so on. So yeah.
But if ye fight and if ye lose, we will torture crewmen to death while others watch. Oh, that's not jolly. That's not jolly at all. Look, sometimes misguided men will try to hide booty, and we can't have that.
It's a big
we
no-no.
don't want to torture, understand? I scorn to do anyone a mischief when it not for my advantage. But brands must mean something, and torturing over hidden treasure is quite memorable, which generates effective word-of-mouth marketing. At least from those who have told us the truth about hidden treasure and thus get to keep their tongues. Ah, so be the sailor's choice. Fight, lose, maybe torture for you, maybe death for you, pirates get booty anyway. What a hassle for nothing, and we make it so easy to give up. If your captain simply surrenders, we leave everyone alone. No fighting, no torture, just a transference of booty between ships passing on the high seas.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you could fight and...
Yeah, that's actually true. Like, most of the time, I think it's like 9 out of 10 or something like that. Like in most of the times when pirates were close to a merchant ship, they would raise the flag and the merchant ship would just surrender because they knew if they fight, they're all going to be tortured and just executed. So yeah.
And you might win, though maybe as less of a man than before, but lose, and you might beg for mercy in the last and longest moments of your life. Boop. The flag we raise lets ye know your options before loading that cannon. And we have one more surrender incentive. Say the target captain calls his men to fight to protect his booty. That captain is a fool, and probably cruel, treating his men like mule, feeding them gruel while admiring a jewel, the whole crew sick of his rule. When they see our flag and the captain's command, the crew can mutiny, letting us aboard without resistance, and as thanks for their assistance, we be holding a court of the captain where his crew can complain. Knowing this chance corrodes a captain's confidence in command, given the crew's critique of his conduct could conclude his career. It's hilarious. Though the Empire calls us outlaws, we also be angels of vengeance on the high sea.
Just a quick note, and yeah, pirates had actually like I wouldn't say a constitution, but a law, like uh, something law like rules and guidelines on the ship, and it was pretty democratic back then. They would like on the ships, so they would um, need to sign that agreement when they enter the ship, and then they need to follow the guidelines, and you could be also executed if you try to desert the ship. Like people who lost some limbs in a battle, like an arm or something like that, they would be confiscated or like reimbursed for that with a larger share uh, of the booty and so on. So it was actually, look it up. It's pretty interesting how democratically they like um, actually made the society on the ship. It's pretty interesting.
What branding, terror and mercy and justice combined. It's beautiful. So, that's the pirate's life. Sure, the Empire's noose will dangle over your head, but you'll have brothers in arms and booty in hand. What say ye? I'd like to talk to that guy before I decide.
Nice. Is it? Yeah, it's done. Nice. Yeah, some now a few historical things that I know. Like women weren't allowed. Like when you look at pirates, you always need to take also into account the time that the pirates were active, because piracy. I think that the first recording of piracy was like 1000 BC or something like that. But there were pirates also in the Greek era. There were also, like maybe in Europe, maybe one of the most famous pirates of the Mediterranean were the Illyrians in today's Slovenia, Croatia, like ex-Yugoslav countries plus Albania. The Dalmatians, the Liburns, and so on, and they would always attack ships that were going through the Adriatic Sea. The Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and you always need to take to account, as I said, like the time period in which some pirates were active, and let's say and the general conditions on the sea, because being on a ship, if it was a pirate ship or a state ship, let's say a British naval ship or whatever, the conditions were actually pretty bad, with diseases, with like eating very bad food, not nutritious food, being away for months from home and so on. And let's say there was a kind of a common saying or whatever, thinking that women or on ships are bringing bad luck for the ship and the crew. So technically, the pirates, although there were also some female pirates, but most of them were men. They wouldn't allow women and children to go on the ship. Mostly, some allowed, but mostly, and it was also kind of prohibited for like normal state vessels. Interesting thing also about the preservation of food. When you're months or weeks on the sea and so on, you also need stockpiles of food, and the only way to preserve that food, like meat and so on, you needed to salt it. So you needed to dip it in salt, and salt was actually a pretty valuable thing to have during like the whole history of humanity. Like wars were fought for salt, and that was kind of ruining kind of the taste of the food and so on. So the condition, and plus diseases on the ship and so on. So it wasn't that great actually to be a pirate and so on. But as I said, there's a video from Sam Onella called Why It Sucked to Be a Pirate. I'm going to try to make it today. If I don't, I'm going to upload it tomorrow. The link is going to be in the description below when I upload it, when I upload the video. And yeah, until next time, I hope that you enjoy. I think that they made the song and the lyrics pretty great. It's actually pretty good. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed it. Once again, go to the original creator, give him a view and a like, because I think he really deserves it. And creators in general on YouTube, I have really big respect and gratitude for them for making those videos, so that people can learn a little bit more in a funny, entertaining way. Okay, as I said, I hope that you enjoyed it. I think it's the third time I said it. If you liked it, just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when new videos come out. We are almost at, what, 1,500 subscribers. It would be pretty cool if we could hit it until the end of the day today, like an end for the weekend. But yeah, once again, see ya. Until next time.